Starting up can feel like this. Notice we're using Monopoly money because most likely you're spending money you don't have to do this. The fear of losing money! This is the most legit fear that we've been talking about this month. It's not just a startup fear, it's a life fear. It's one that we all have, we all struggle with, to have a roof over our head, to have food to eat. And I want food to eat. I want it. And this fear is so prevalent in the startup space because you're going to have to lose some money to get your business started. It costs money. That's scary. That's putting up your own money for something that may not work. The fear of losing money is the same fear that every successful entrepreneur has had. The good news is, operating at a loss at the beginning of starting your business is very, very normal. You're gonna have to put some money up front, and that's okay. Just don't think of it as a loss necessarily. Loss does not mean failure. It's an investment in yourself. It's your opportunity to say, all right, I'm going to invest my time and my money to see if this thing actually has a shot. The most important thing you can do through this is persevere. Perseverance is one of the most important things that investors look for when you're starting your business, because if you can get through the difficult times, if you can get operating at a loss while you're doing it yourself, then you're going to be able to persevere through other hard times in the future. I've got 3 tips for you to try to make it easier. The first one being, make a budget. That's like the easiest place to start. Make a budget, figure out what it's gonna cost for you to get this idea started, to start testing it, to see what people think about it, and figure out whether or not it's a business that's actually viable. But do this not only for your business, do it for yourself. Maybe you don't need to spend $3 on coffee at Starbucks every morning.
It's 5.
There are tons of free resources to get your idea off the ground, like MailChimp for managing your newsletter list, or Buffer for managing your social media, or Trello for just managing your daily business operations. The second tip is get a side hustle. Get some kind of part-time income. Maybe it needs to be your full-time income temporarily, but find a different way to finance your life in the meantime while you're trying to get your business off the ground. My final tip is to make calculated risks. Do your own due diligence. Make sure that before you spend a lot of money marketing your product or your idea to a certain group of people, make sure that they actually want it and do it without spending any money. You can do the things you need to do to make sure that you're making educated guesses instead of assumptions.